Hey, what's up, Galaxy Gang? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're playing against Blue Eyes deck. So yeah, another battle of the Blue Eyes. Let's see who's gonna win this time. You know, I won the first two rounds, so let's see what happens in the third one on the channel. So yeah, we open Photon Delta Wing, Mutrami Fuelos, Called by the Grave, Forbidden Droplet, Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Primal, and I'm going first, by the way. My opponent opens Wishes for the Eyes of Blue, Ash Blossom, Primite Dragon, Ether Barrel, Maturing Fuelos, and Nibiru. Alright, so yeah, we go draw phase. Okay, so in draw phase, he activates Fua. I activate Call by the Grave. This was an absolute misplay. I was just so reactionary. Like I did not look at my hand to see if I could beat a hand trap. I just go Called by, like Fuelos on Photon Delta Wing. Like who cares? Like this hand is not great. You know. Like if he fools on and I only have a like Photon Delta Wing to play, like that's fine because I could just go Photon Delta Wing, summon a card, summon the Photon Delta Wing from the deck. He draws one. Go into Galaxy Photon Dragon. He draws again. It's cool. +1. I just detach, add Eternal Galaxy. Then I could just special summon Galaxy as Tachyon Primal. Add the Tachyon Transmigration to hand. Set 2, pass turn. Yeah, set 2, then set the droplet, pass turn. So that's like what 3 interactions, 3 interruptions, and follow up. Like he would have lost the game because yeah. But that was my bad. I was just so reactionary to seeing a Fuelos. I just get so triggered. I'm like, oh, call my, oh, I gotta go. But yeah, that was a total misplay. I should have looked at my hand. I was like, oh, I can't beat one hand trap. Yeah. Yeah. So I call by the grave the Fua. Normal summon the Photon Delta use the effect. He goes Ash. I said droplet pass turn. Yeah, so my opponent draws into a Drone Lockbird. Okay, so yeah, he goes standby phase, main phase 1, activates. Okay, normal summons the Ether Barrel. I immediately use Forbidden Droplet. As then I'm thinking like, oh, I can go, send a card. I still have Fuelos in hand, so in case he tries to do something, I can still draw a card. But then I realized, oh yeah, I called by his Fuelos last turn, so yeah, that was not very smart of me. So he goes Wishes of Blue, and I'm like, oh yeah, this dude drew it. This dude has it. Yeah, he has it. I can't win the game. So yeah, we go into game 2. I'm really mad at myself for misplaying like that. I gotta be more careful. I gotta take my time. Okay, yeah. Anyway, we go draw phase, standby phase. Draws Fuelos again. I wish I was this good at the game to always draw Fuelos when I go second. I wish I was that good at the game. Unfortunately, I'm not. Unfortunately, I'm not. But yeah, my opponent has, of course, the Maturing Fuelos, Ash Blossom. Sorry about that. Primite Lordly Load, Maiden of White, Primite Dragon, Ether Barrel. I open Galaxy 100, Triple Tactics Thrust, Foolish Burial, Triple Tactics Thrust, and Tag and Transmigration. So this hand can beat, yeah, 2 hand traps. Yeah, so yeah, we go main phase 1. Foolish Burial, he ashes that, that's fine. I go Galaxy 100, send the Photon Jumper, use Jumper's effect. Now I can add the Galaxy 100, use Galaxy 100, pay 2,000 life points. Now I can special summon the Photon Jumper and the Galaxy Wizard from the deck. He draws Wishes for Eyes of Blue. Okay, I overlay both my monsters, go into a Galaxy Photon Dragon. He draws another card, he draws the Sage with Eyes of Blue. I use Galaxy Photon Dragon's effect to detach. Now I can add Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Primal to hand. Alright, use Primal's effect, special summon itself. Now I can add a trap card, the Tachyon Transmigration trap card. Let me see, how many summons was that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's only 4 summons, so that's not bad. Yeah, so I use Thrust. Now I can set the Eternal Galaxy. Now I can set tap 2, Tachyon Transmigration fast turn. That's what I should have done. You see, this was the inboard I was gonna have last duel. But, I just can't read, I just have to, take my time. And my opponent draws, he draws into a Primite Lordly Load. I go standby phase, Eternal Galaxy on my Galaxy Photon Dragon, go into the Photon Lord, use Photon Lord's effect. Now I can add the Galaxy Summoner to my hand. So now I have follow-up as well, so I have 3 interruptions with follow-up. He normal summons the Primite Dragon Ether Barrel. Okay, that's fine. Alright, uses the effect. I use Photon Lord to negate and destroy. Alright, now he uses the Primite Lordly Load. I use Tachyon Transmigration, put that back in the deck. That card does way too much. He gets to add a Drill Beam, gets to special summon a normal monster. We're not going to let that happen. Okay, so now he uses Wishes for Eyes of Blue, just discarding the Primite Lordly Load. I use another Tachyon Transmigration. He can't put that back into the deck because yeah, normal spells and traps are marked to be in the grave. Okay. All right. Now he goes main phase. So still in main phase, uses Maiden of White to send to the graveyard. Now he can activate a True Light from his deck to the field. Uses True Light's effect. Now he can set the he can set the Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragons. Okay, uses Roar of Blue-Eyed Dragons to special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon from his deck. Uses Maiden of White, special summon the card. Special summon Maiden of White back from the graveyard. Uses the Wishes for Eyes of Blue, banishing itself from the graveyard. Now he can equip a fusion monster from his extra deck to one of his Blue Eyes monsters, and now he's gonna synchro summon. Oh no, he's gonna special summon or either fusion summon. Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, he's special summoning the Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. Okay, so this card can attack all monsters that I control. I thought he was gonna go into that Synchro 9, but yeah, now he's gonna attack my Tachyon Primal, and then he gets to also attack my Photon Lord. Photon Jumper's effect activates, so now I can add a Galaxy Hunter to hand. Okay, he goes main phase 2. Okay, he's gonna Synchro summon into the Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. Okay. Alright, and then he passes turn. Now it's draw phase, standby phase. So I draw into a Fulton Ultimate. I didn't really like that draw. So now like it's really contingent on my Galaxy 100 resolving. But based on my last duel against Blue Eyes, now I know this card can negate card effects in the graveyard. So obviously I'm not gonna go first. No, obviously not gonna start with the Galaxy 100. So go standby phase, main phase 1. I normal summon the Galaxy Summoner, use the effect. So now I'm targeting the Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. I was thinking of targeting Tachyon Primal, but I was like, I don't know. I could have done either or. I could have summoned the Primal. Primal's effect can add 7 tack. So now 7 tack, add the Infinity Dragon to hand, and I can start, doing plays and stuff. But what was I thinking? I think I was like trying to play around Joel. Yeah, maybe I was trying to play around Joel or something. I don't know, but either way, it worked out in the end. Yeah, either way it's gonna work. So yes, I summoned the Photon Lord from the grave, overlay it to a Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon. Okay, and I'm thinking I was waiting for him to like tribute the monster to go into that the Blue Eyes Spirit Ultimate Dragon or whatever it's called. The one that can like negate activations of cards and stuff. Because I don't think he would want me to like pop his True Light, but I guess he just let that go through. So yeah, I just detached to pop the True Light, or I guess he was like hoping that I would use the effect to like pop his monster, because he still has that Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon in the graveyard. So I guess he was waiting on that, but I play this deck so many times now that I'm very much know that effect. So yeah, he trains the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, tributes it. Now he can special summon the Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. True Light pops his monsters when it's destroyed. Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon's effect activates, so when it's destroyed by battle card effect, you special summon a Light Dragon monster from your graveyard. So he special summons back the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, which is crazy that this card can be used as many times as you want. Okay, so I'm like, oh, okay, that's interesting. Alright, so now, thinking to myself, okay, I still can't use Galaxy 100 now. And then if I try to go battle phase and attack, he's just going to summon the Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon in defense mode, so then I just wasted my battle phase. So I'm just going to have to force this out again. So I go Triple Tactics Thrust, use the effect. Alright, now I can add Triple Tactics Talents to hand. Okay, so now I'm just like, because if I go Triple Tactics Talents, I already know he's going to say something like, oh, wait, you got to wait, bro. But anyway, yeah, he goes Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon's effect, tributes, special summons the Black Rose Moonlight Dragon. So I was very surprised that he summoned this. I was like, okay, whatever. Okay, so puts back my Full Armor Dragon. Alright, that's fine. Okay, so now I use Galaxy 100 since I got rid of the Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. So now I can send the Photon Emperor to the grave, use Emperor's effect, special summon itself. Okay, so now I get an extra normal summon this turn. Alright, now I use Triple Tactics Talents to look at the hand. I should have did that first just to see if he had like something like Ghost Spell, but I mean, he would have been used it already. He would have been used it on the Galaxy Summoner. But anyway, I Link Ball Summoner and the Photon Emperor go into the Soul Flare. Use Soul Flare's effect to add back the Tachyon Primal. Alright, normal summon the Photon Delta Wing, special summoning another one. Go into the Galaxy Photon Dragon. Alright, now I use the effect. Now I use the effect to detach. Alright, now I can add Galaxy Expedition to hand. Alright, now I use Tachyon Primal's effect to special summon itself. So now I can use the effect. Now I can add 7 Tac to hand. He used Galaxy Expedition, special summon the Afterglow from the deck. Overlay both monsters, and now I can go into the number 62 and then C62. Go battle phase, and now I can use the effect at the start of battle phase. So now I can attack up to 3 monsters, and now Afterglow's effect activates since it was detached during the battle phase. So now I can special summon Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Well, not detached to battle phase, but yeah, I can special summon Galaxy Photon Dragon, or I can attach it. So I'm gonna attach it. So now my monster's attack is now, I think, 1,100. Yeah, 11,800. So I attack with Soul Flare first, destroys monster, then I attack directly. Yeah, yep, that should be game. Okay, so now we go game 3, and let's see what we get. Okay, so, alright, so I'm going game 3, going second. I open Galaxy 100, Infinity Dragon, Galaxy Ash Photon Dragon, Infinity Dragon, Ash Blossom. Not the best hand, just one Ash Blossom. My opponent opens with Droll and Lockbird, Sage with Eyes of Blue, Dark Ruin or more, Majesty of White Dragons, and a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Man, his hand would have got packed by just like, if I would have just ashed it, wow, I'm mad at myself. If I would have just ashed his monster, he would have been screwed, right? I'm just thinking here. Yeah, wow. Like, looking at his hand, if I would have just went Ash Blossom on the Sage with Eyes of Blue, I would have won. But I'm just like, I was just holding the Ash Blossom. Yeah, spoiler, guys, I lost this game. But, yeah, I was just waiting. I was holding the Ash Blossom for, that spell card, Wishes for Eyes of Blue. So, yeah, he normal summons Sage with Eyes of Blue, uses the effect. So now I can add Maiden of White to hand. I'm trying to think, like, if I would have ashed it, he would have just linked off into the link 1, add the Mausoleum White. Okay. I think he still would have been able to do something. Okay, links off into the Spirit with Eyes of Blue. So yeah, you can treat this special one blue as monster from your hand or graveyard, but you can if you switch summon a monster, an effect monster from the graveyard, this effect can not attack and its effects are negated. It's tough. It's tough. Okay, so yeah, he goes Sage with Eyes of Blue, use the effect. Now you can add Mausoleum White to hand. Okay, uses Mausoleum White effect, targeting his Spirit with Eyes of Blue. So now you can send a Blue Eyes White Dragon to the graveyard. Then summon normal monster in your hand or deck to the graveyard. Okay. Alright, uses Maiden of White's effect to send. Now he can activate the True Light. Okay, uses Spirit with Eyes of Blue into the graveyard, special summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Uses Maiden of White's effect, special summon itself. Okay. Alright, synchros into a Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. Okay, uses True Light's effect, so now he can set the Wishes for Eyes of Blue. Uses Wishes for Eyes of Blue, discard the Blue Eyes. I use Ash Blossom on that. Alright, sets the Majesty of White Dragons, passes turn. Okay, so now it's my turn. I draw into Photon Delta Wing. Okay, so he has Droll and Lockbird, Dark Ruin, and more in hand, and no white still has that. True Light, Majesty of White Dragons. I did not read that he had this because I was like, ain't no way. I thought it was like an Imperm or something, but that card destroyed me. Blue Eye Spirit Dragon as well, so he can tribute this card going to like the Blue Eyes Ultimate. Alright, so we go draw phase, standby phase, main phase 1. Use Infinity Dragon's effects, summon itself, special summon the Afterglow from the deck. Alright, overlay both going to the Shadow Dragon, Luxion. Use the effects, and now I can add Tachyon Primal to hand. I should have played around Droll, that was bad. Yeah, so he goes Droll and Lockbird, that hurt a lot. I was like, oh man, what can I do now? Alright, so then he goes and uses Blue Eye Spirit Dragon's effect to tribute itself. So now he can special summon the Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. I use Tachyon Primal's effect in hand, special summon itself. Use Shadow Dragon's effect to detach too. Okay, lets that go. So now I can special summon Galaxy Eye Cypher Dragon. This was a misplay. I should have summoned anything other than that. Could have summoned number 62 or something like that. Or actually, that probably would have been a misplay as well. But either way, summoning this card was a misplay because I should have kept this card in extra deck because this card is so insane. But yeah, use Afterglows effects and I can special summon the Galaxy Photon Dragon. Unfortunately, I had it in my hand. What are you gonna do? Alright, on res, he activates the Majesty of White Dragon, so now he can pop 2 monsters, and I'm like, oh my god, that hurts so much. And I'm like, I activate Galaxy 100, okay, he uses Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon's effect to negate the activation. I'm thinking, yeah, there's not much that I could do. Normal summon Photon Delta Wing, use the effect, special summon it. Alright, overlay both monsters, go into a Galaxy Photon Dragon, use Galaxy Photon Dragon's effect to detach. So now we can send the Photon Emperor to the graveyard, use Photon Emperor's effect to special summon itself. Okay, so now we're going to overlay both monsters, we're going to go into a Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. I should have went into that. I should have went into Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. When he tried to, before he used the trap card. Because I could have went into Cypher Dragon, then go into Cypher X, detach 2, so that way my monsters can't be targeted. Then go into full armor, pop trap. Blue Eye Spirit Dragon gets destroyed. He'll special summon the Moonlight Dragon and he'll try to target my monsters, but unfortunately my cards can't be targeted. So yeah, I go into full armor, detach to pop the True Light's effect. So now he can set the Roar. Okay, popping his monsters, uses Ultimate Spirit Dragon's effect, special summoning the Blue Eye Spirit Dragon from the grave. I go battle phase, he used Blue Eye Spirit Dragon's effect to tribute. So now you can special summon the Black Rose Moonlight Dragon effect to put back my full armor, and yeah, that's it. Yeah, it was a bad misplay. So I did 2 misplays in this game. Game 1, should have just never. I should have never called buy on the Fua. Fua isn't gonna get him a lot of draws anyway, so it really didn't matter. And then game 3, summoning Galaxy Eye Cypher Dragon for whatever reason. I'm gonna stop doing that. That card is gold. I can't just put it on the field all willy-nilly. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Unfortunately, I got a little sorry for the low energy. It's just been a long day yesterday. A lot went on, and then just a bit of a losing streak that I was on right now, especially because of my misplays. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and peace.